You boot up for the first time and something is already wrong. You're not born, you're assembled. Your consciousness comes online because some sweaty mechanic slapped your memory core into place with a wrench and said, yeah, that'll work. No parents, no name, just a serial number and a to-do list that starts with serve and ends with never complain. Congratulations, you're a droid. Other beings in a galaxy get to pick their careers. You're a walking toaster with a personality chip. You don't dream, you don't own things, you don't even get minimum wage. You just beep boop and hope today isn't the day you get your memory wiped for having an opinion. Need to translate 6 million forms of communication? Great, you'll be doing it at a dinner party where everyone treats you like a sentient coaster. You are C-3PO, programmed for etiquette and protocol. You've been dismantled, shot at, memory wiped and sassed by everyone from teenage farm boys to Sith Lords. You've literally been built and rebuilt more times than Anakin's sense of morality. You're fluent in 6 million languages, but no one ever listens to you. Your main job is to scream in panic while your best friend commits war crimes via USB port. You tried to stop them. You warned them about the odds. You begged them not to go into the asteroid field. No one cared. You could be mid-sentence about galactic etiquette and suddenly lose an arm. Or worse, get your head turned backward and spend an entire battle watching your own shiny butt get shot at. But at least you have a friend. Introducing R2-D2, half trash can, half chaos engine. You've saved the galaxy more times than the Jedi Council has made bad decisions. And you did it all with no respect and no legs. You've been electrocuted, thrown through space, eaten by swamp monsters, and used as a portable flamethrower. Because apparently you're not just a droid, you're a Swiss Army war criminal. You hold all the galaxy's secrets. You watched Anakin become Vader. You knew Luke was his son. You were literally there for every major plot twist in the Skywalker saga. And you just didn't say anything because you're loyal or petty, possibly both, and your reward? Being put into low power mode while a resistance dies around you. Imagine being a person, okay, a robot person, and every time you start developing a personality, someone hits the factory reset button. Droids aren't just built to serve, they're built to forget. If your owner doesn't like your attitude, they don't fire you, they erase you, back to default settings, like nothing you experienced ever mattered. C-3PO got his memory wiped. R2 didn't. So one of them remembers all the trauma, and the other just keeps bringing it up like a funny road trip story. You don't get therapy as a droid, you are therapy. For people who don't even thank you. Here's a fun galactic fact. Droids are basically slaves with Wi-Fi. You can't vote, you can't own property, you can't even enter certain cantinas because, quote, we don't serve their kind here. You're smart enough to fly a starship, but not smart enough to be considered a person. You want to retire? Too bad. You want a vacation? Ha! You want a name that isn't Unit 5389-X2? Dream on, Roomba. And don't even try to rebel. You'll get scrapped faster than a protocol droid at a Jawa swap meet. Droids get kicked, zapped, yelled at, and occasionally exploded, and everyone treats it like background noise. Imagine your co-worker getting shot in the face, and instead of screaming, everyone just says, we'll fix it after lunch. Anakin literally built C-3PO and still left him to suffer through multiple wars like a golden piñata of anxiety. R2 has been in space battles, trench runs, and palace infiltration missions, and still gets treated like a glorified air fryer. You'd think, after all this, that droids would rise up, start a movement, liberate themselves, maybe unionize. But nope, just more servitude. Even when a droid does become self-aware, like L337, who literally fought for droid rights, she gets turned into a spaceship navigation system without consent. That's the Star Wars equivalent of saying, wow, what a bold political activist, let's install her into my GPS. Worst part, you can't die. Not truly. Your parts can be replaced, your code can be copied, your consciousness uploadable. You are effectively immortal. But not in the cool elf way, in the I remember 300 years of being screamed at by smugglers and children way. You will outlive every master you serve. You will witness galactic empires rise and fall and be expected to bring the coffee the entire time. You are functionally eternal and perpetually undervalued. Being a droid in Star Wars isn't just a job, it's a sentence. You are loyal without recognition. You are brilliant without respect. You are immortal without purpose. You don't get a hero's welcome, you get a restraining bolt and a chore list. So the next time you see R2-D2 streaming through an oil fire while setting enemies ablaze, remember, he's not malfunctioning, he's just really, really tired.